All right, that's fixed. Wait. Yeah. Okay, we're fixed. All right, the New York Yankees are acquiring left-hander Ryan Weathers from the Marlins. They finally get a starting pitcher from the Marlins, not Edward Cabrera, not Sandy Alcantara, Ryan Weathers, a tall left-hander. They are getting him for a package of 4 prospects. Dylan Lewis, who was discussed very heavily with the two sides during the Edward Cabrera trade sweepstakes. That is the main target going back to the Miami Marlins. So on this looks like a massive overpay, and this makes sense along the lines of why the Yankees have done nothing this offseason. Because for Ryan Weathers, they had to send 4 prospects, which is a lot. That's a lot of prospects to send back. But Jack Curry just tweeted out something about his injury history, so that's something I'm definitely going to dive into either right now. Well, we'll dive into it now, but I'm definitely going to go more in depth when I write about this later on tonight. But I told you guys, if something big breaks, we're going to come on here, and I held true to my promise. I should probably have sent out a notification and didn't, but that's fine. Okay, so this is his Savant page. His fastball velocity is very good. His extension is not. Baseball values is apparently saying this is an underpay according to someone. He uses his fastball a lot. He has a nice changeup. I want to see what he looked like in 24. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen right now to Baseball Savant. This is his Savant page. So I want to pay attention to this. This is 24, his last season where he made like actual like stuff. Like his ground ball numbers were good. His K numbers were average, but the whiff numbers were average. He doesn't walk guys. The barrel percentage is low, which is good. This is a great trade so far. From what I'm seeing here, I like what I see. Now we're going to see obviously what this looks like over the next few weeks. And obviously they'll hold a press conference. I'm going to dig deeper into this as the night goes on. This seems like it's actually a solid trade for the Yankees. They needed a starter. I've said it in the past, left-handed starters in particular fare much better. Okay. David Weathers, who I guess is his dad, pitched for the Yankees on the 1996 championship roster, according to Jack Curry. Yep, that's kind of cool. I'm tweeting that out now. I think that's always so cool when you have like the father-son thing. But now people can stop bitching. Brian Cashman's done nothing this offseason. Brian Cashman hasn't signed anybody this offseason. Brian Cashman hasn't brought in an external addition this offseason. Here you go. You got one. You got a starting pitcher who actually might be a very, very solid starting pitcher for the Yankees. A guy they didn't need. I mean, look, I wanted Freddie Peralta. I'm not going to sit here and bullshit you guys. I want Peralta. I want Lodolo. I wanted a name. To be honest, Ryan Weathers didn't even come across my radar. He's 26. Let's see how many years of control he has. He might have a couple of years of control, which is why the Yankees did this. Now, I always tell you guys, the Yankees look to make trades. Okay. He's been up for 5 years. Let's see. Ryan Weathers contract. This is important. Okay. Oh, he's under team control for 3 years. 26, 27, and 28. So he comes to the Yankees with 3 years of control. Weathers comes to the Yankees with 3 seasons, including 2026 of control. That makes the deal even better. That's why the cost was so high. This is actually a solid deal. And now, obviously, it didn't work out in other orgs like the Padres. The Yankees have a very good pitching department for what it's worth. And you're going to get a starter that has major league experience. Because Ryan Weathers has major league experience, as we've detailed. His ERA is always in the 3s. This is actually like a good trade from Cashman. Like, I'm sitting here right now, and drop your thoughts in the comment section. I'll put them up on the screen. Thank you for joining, everybody. This is a really good trade, I think, for the Yankees. Because you needed somebody. Yeah, I can see your message. This is a great trade for the Yankees because now you just got someone who's under team control for 3 years. You have a great pitching department. You now have flexibility to move someone to the bullpen. Like I wrote a story a week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago, whenever it was. So just so you guys can see, I can see your messages. I wrote a story 2 weeks ago that the Yankees should consider moving Luis Gil to the bullpen. He can focus his arsenal on 2 innings, an inning, instead of 4 or 5 in a start, because that's been a struggle for him as a Yankee in his major league career. And doing this, a trade like this allows something like this to happen. Let's see here. Yeah, this thing's on. I can see you. I can see your stuff. I got you. The Yankees actually didn't do a bad job here. And I'm just trying to go through messages right now. This wasn't even on the radar. Like, what, Paul SeaWorld tweeted this out. I know he tweets like random stuff out. Did he get this? That'd be hilarious. Oh. Okay, here's Ken Rosenthal. So Dylan Lewis was a player that the Yankees and Marlins discussed, as Eric Hubbs reported. And for anyone who wants to kill him, because I know people have been killing him the past week and a half with his report about the Yankee Marlin trade conversations, clearly he was dead on. Because the framework for this trade had started a week and a half ago during the negotiations. I'm going to try and configure this here. This started a negotiation last week. When the Yankees were trying to acquire Cabrera, I reported, as others have, that there were issues in the trade talks. They fell apart. I reported that they fell apart on Sunday night. When we all thought it was going to happen, it fell apart because, and there's Passan. It fell apart because of the medical situation. The Yankees really did not like Cabrera's medicals, but the framework around a trade was there. The trade was almost completed. So the Yankees and the Marlins started talking about this trade, presumably, from what I'm hearing and what I'm reading on my phone. They started framing this trade right after that. And from what I can tell, like, the Yankees come out, like, I mean, pretty well. They're saying, Hoke, I guess the trade's official. If MLB's confirming it, we'll have a press release from the Yankees momentarily. I'll see if Cashman or Boone or someone puts a statement in there. When I get the notification, like, they'll tweet it out. Let me log into the press site and see if they released anything. I'm going to log in right now to the Yankee press site. Yeah, they didn't. Oh, they changed the site. They didn't put anything on here. Hold on. That's from yesterday. I'm not going to tweet that out. 2 minor leaguers were suspended for PEDs. I try and sign on to the site like once every couple days. Nothing from the Yankees yet. But they'll put in here like Yankees acquire Ryan Weathers from the thing, and then we'll have like a full press release. Normally, sometimes they'll put a statement or like about this player. They'll definitely include the part about his dad when it comes to Ryan Weathers. I'll get that tweet up on the screen here. From Curry. Jack Curry had that first. But you're getting someone for 3 years of control. I always like when it's like a relation thing. You know, people know that. Oh, meant to just share the screen. Hold on. Share screen. Okay. This is the Curry tweet about his dad. Let's see. Someone's like, the Yankees could be setting this trade up. The Yankees are just, I mean, the Yankees did a thing here. They did a baseball trade. Like, this is the kind of trade that savvy teams do. The Yankees didn't want to spend top dollar for Peralta. Cool, that's fine. But this also shows that the Yankees are doing other stuff without waiting for Cody Bellinger, and I think that's going to get done soon. Hold on. Here's Debbie Downer, Bobby Malone. Think Weathers is your starting pitcher. Prices for Gore and Peralta are nuts, and I'm fine with that. Yankees have now 0 outfield depth on the farm, which makes me wonder if Jason Dominguez gets moved to the deal. Who fucking cares? I don't care about the farm. The positive spin is he's a piece if they trade Heel or Peralta. Heel for Peralta. The negative spin is he's their starting pitcher from Hubs. Who cares? Like, this is actually like a really solid, like, I'm happy with this trade. I'm like genuinely happy. Number one, it's actually something. It's a major league trade. I love like the top comments, like son of a former 90s Yankee. Or not the son of a former 90 Yankee. That's kind of funny. The 96. So he won a championship with the Yankees. It's kind of cool. This is, I'll share this tab. This is the contract. I'm going to put this up on socials right now. Because it's not like a luxury tax hit. So the Yankees aren't spending a ton in contract here. It's like $1 million plus per year. I mean, so this is going up right now. So they have him under team control. This will allow them to do other things. It gives them insurance. And let's be real here. Who do you trust more in this starting rotation to make the first 6, 7, 8, 9 starts of the season while we wait for Rodon and Cole to return? Do you trust Ryan Yarbrough over Ryan Weathers? Because I don't think I do. Now, we do need to look at the injury track record. So I'm going to pull up actually, I'll just, do I have it open? Yeah. When I get to the Marlins page, I'll share my screen. Let's see. Weathers is right here. Okay. His career ERA is 4.93. That was like 1 year. It was bad. This year he was 2-2 with a 3.99. 37 strikeouts in 38 innings. It's not bad. He did finish out the season healthy. That's good, I guess, but it looks like we have a bit of a history. Okay, so Padres. He came up in 2020, went on the contract. Okay, right ankle inflammation. Came off literally 10 days later. Option, recall, option, up, down. Okay, trade on August 1st at the deadline. Down there, up, down, 15-day injured list. Okay, finger strain to the 60-day IL. Then they activated him from the 60-day IL, so that's 2 injuries. And then left flexor muscle in spring training. Took him till May. And then a month later, a left lat strain. So that's 4 injuries and a lot in the past year and a half. That should be a concern. Oh, wait, you guys didn't see any of this that I was going through. This is his injury history. That's a lot. That should be a concern. But he can go to the pen as well. People just like to complain right now. I love how people everyone has to remember what prospects. Every prospect is a lottery ticket. Everyone's so goddamn negative. And the reason it costs so much is because of the amount of years. The Marlins are open for business. The Yankees didn't get better today. Of course they did. Who's better to make spot starts, Ryan Yarbrough or Ryan Weathers? If Weathers is healthy, it's Weathers because at least he's a starting pitcher. And they could put him in the bullpen, and he'd be great in the bullpen. And I want to see what the Yankees do with him. Clearly, they saw something in him. So let's see what this looks like. Probably a better, higher upside than, I don't know. I'm going to end it because I have to go write a story now on this. So keep your socials updated because I will be putting a story out within the next 45 minutes to an hour on this trade. A lot to unpack. I'm going to have a lot of different things in there because I do like this trade, but there are certain things about it that I'm a little hesitant on right now, where it's I don't know if this is great. I don't know if the injury history is a concern. If we're going to split the paper, injury list, concern. Not making more than 94 innings a season, concern. His stuff, not a concern. His fastball is going to be good. the Yankees have shown that they can handle pitchers like this. Their pitching staff will be able to work with him and help him. So I have faith in this trade. I really do. And the thing is, they now need to focus on the bullpen and getting Cody Bellinger back in pinstripes, which I think is getting closer now than it was. So I'll leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. Please follow me on socials. If you're watching this on X, please follow me. Give me a like. I will have a story up on this within the next hour or two. Have a good night. Go Yankees and get Bellinger done, please. This is horrible that we're waiting this long.